And welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 video. Now, something sort of different today. We are doing a trip to Wooton. This is part 1, and then part 2 we'll get on to the other half, which I'll explain in a second. But yeah, we're going to be heading up to Smallbrook Junction. So this might be a fairly short video, the first half at least. I mean, it's 12:28 now, and we're supposed to get to Smallbrook Junction at 12:47. So that's about 15, okay, that's not that short. And then yeah, in the second half we're actually going to go from Smallbrook Junction along the steam railway to Wooton. Now obviously we can do this because we actually do own the route on Train Simulator, but I thought because obviously TSW is much better quality, we do the first half on TSW, and then in probably, I don't know, tomorrow or the day after that's video, we'll then go up to well, along to Wooton, which will be cool, in a steam engine as well. But yeah, hopefully everyone's all well today, but that is the plan of action. Let's get the train all ready. Should have really put this in first, but I think it really makes a difference. There we go. Got the passenger lights on, we've got to wait a few more seconds and then we'll then be off. But yeah, I was thinking about doing this on a live stream, but I was just thinking, well, I don't know when we'll be able to do it. So I thought I'd do it as a video first, and then you'll probably see this as a live stream in the future as well. But anyway. Yeah, they're not too annoying on there, the wipers. Like on the 1972 stock, those wipers, oh, they are quite annoying. On this one, they're a bit slower, which is alright. But anyway, the next station stop will be Lake. But yeah, this is the Isle of Wight, which you'll see is available on Train Sim World 2 and also on TS. And on TS, you also get the steam railway. But obviously, TSW2 is just much better, so I'd get it on here. So yeah, this route's already been out. What? This came out October, didn't it? October time. So this has already been out for 9 months. No, that can't. 9 months. This route's been out. I still remember getting up early. Well, staying up until midnight actually, and playing this. I can't believe it's actually already been that long. 9 months. Wow. But yeah. Yeah, 9 months. And obviously this was Rivet Games' first route in the game, obviously their second one being the Arosa line, and their third one obviously to be is the West Cornwall local. Yeah, it's a nice little route this one, nice and scenic, and not a lot can go wrong as it's single track, and yeah, just not a lot can go wrong. And it's always nice driving an old tube train. And obviously, talking about the tube trains, the 1938 stock is also coming to the game. Obviously that is being developed by Rivet Games. But it's pretty much this, but just slightly different. But yeah, that's also going to be coming to the game in the future as well. It is on the roadmap at the moment. Right, and we come to Lake Station. Hopefully the audio's all well. So you do let me know in the comments section, sort of feedback on how I could make it sound better or whatnot. Oh, there we go, and coming into Lake Station. Pretty much now, always renders in fairly late, which hopefully at some point they can sort that. Yeah, I don't know why it does render in so late. I mean, you can already see the lamps and all. And there's the platform there. Oh, coming in a bit slow, let's get that up. Wow, we're going so slow. And obviously, yeah, on this train there is a speedometer. In the 1938 stock, however, we don't get treated to that sort of stuff. It literally is going to be, you're going to have to guess the speed if you're doing HUDless, which is going to be interesting, especially in the tunnels on the Bakerloo. Right, and here we are. This is Lake. But the thing is, I'm still wondering how they're going to do it, because obviously they can't really implement the 1938 stock onto the Bakerloo line. Let's get a screenshot, because that just wouldn't make sense, and everyone would be like, hang on a second, why is it modern day with the 38 stock? So I don't think they're going to be able to do that. But then I'm thinking they could do a separate timetable, but would they be able to do that sort of in a modern day setting? I suppose they probably could. I mean, I don't know how they're going to be able to do it. Although I've just had a thought in my head. Maybe when the 1938 stock does come out, maybe it will just be scenarios for it, or maybe it'll be some sort of rail tour settings. So maybe to fill the gaps in the Bakerloo timetable, maybe you have 1 or 2 38 stocks going up and down the line. I wonder how it's going to be done. It's going to be cool to see. Oh yeah, maybe just one shuttling back and forth between Queen's Park and Elephant and Castle, which would be quite cool. Don't know, going to be cool to see though. Anyway, let's get the speed up. And also, that would be a brilliant idea. When it does come out, we'll have to race these two trains. The 465, no, not the 465. The, what's this one again? I always forget. The 483, yeah, the 483. And we'll have to race it with the 1938 stock, because they're almost the same train. Although this one does have slight upgrades to it, obviously a speedometer, and it's got all the other bits as well. Definitely have to give them a race though. Give them a run for their money. Look at that though. It's lovely. Speed's coming down to 15 miles an hour in a second. So let's start bringing that down. It's quite weird because you sort of get two single yellow signals. I've only ever seen that on this route on the Isle of Wight. It's a bit odd. Here we are. Cool. Nice little train though, isn't it? I mean, not this tiny. I mean, it's tiny. Look at it, little tiny train. And obviously, yeah, sadly, these things don't actually run anymore. Not on the Isle of Wight. Obviously, I think it was. I remember watching the last. I think it was January or December time. It was actually quite some time ago now. It feels like yesterday. They actually did retire these. Yeah, these are no more. Public service. Because now you've got the new D stock trains. I think they're the 48. No, not the 484. Or are they the 484? But yeah, they're slightly different. Well, not slightly, very much different. But they're also old London Underground trains, obviously upgraded. Right, I'll be Brading next. And then Smallbrook Junction. And at Smallbrook Junction, we'll call it an end. And in the next video, you'll see the second half, which will be from Smallbrook Junction to Wooton. Which I don't think I would have actually been able to fit it in one video anyway, because the share factory on the PS doesn't like you doing over an hour. And if this is 15 minutes, but obviously the steam railway is much slower, so I'm not too sure how long it would take. What are we waiting for? Probably the other train. Where is it? There it is, there, it's whizzing along. That should come into view very shortly. But yeah, if you are enjoying the video, do leave a thumbs up and do subscribe if you do want to see more, because it all does help out. And we wait. So yeah, I was thinking about doing it from Rydberry Head to Smallbrook Junction, but then I was thinking, well, that's not very long, is it? That's about 10 minutes. So I thought we'd do it up from Shanklin, so sort of, I know, we're someone on holiday who went to Shanklin, which is a holiday town, and we're getting the train up to the steam railway, and we're going to have a day out on there. Which is quite a, it's a little tanker you get on the Isle of Wight. It's called the Invincible. It's quite cool. Come on. Taking his time. Well, it's 10 miles an hour, I believe. That should be pretty much clear now. So let's get that off. The door's shut. Yeah, the doors are shut. We should be able to go now. There we go. See ya, mate. And I'll probably get your headlights on as well. That's a bit naughty. Yeah, you probably get told off for that. Told off for that. Let's get going. Cool. It's quite slow out of hill to be in 15, but then it does go up to 45, just ahead of us. So we'll get it up. And obviously, yeah, I did actually explain it in the bus simulator video. Obviously, yeah, I'm now recording using the capture card, and I then do it over to the PS editor there, and then send it off to YouTube. So you will notice a slight difference. Hopefully, a good difference. Anyways, back up to 45, which feels very quick for this train. I mean, I think 45 probably would have been the max it did go on the underground. I mean, the Bakerloo line top speed is 45, so we are going the, yeah, pretty much the max speed. Look at that coming up. Where's the wiper? So it goes from there and goes all the way up through there and into the wiper little box there. Very old school. But I like these older trains. Something about them. They got more character to them. And you've got the fishing lake down there, which is, so there is a collectible down there. So if you are on this route, just after Braiding, stop the train, and yeah, over here, if we go up, missed that whistle board, there's a lake over there, and there's a collectible there. So yeah, do go over there and get it when, well, when you have the chance. Yeah, there it is, just about over there, you can just about see it. There's a lake. And that's where you can get the one of the collectibles, very hidden. Quite a cool thing though. Lovely. Right, speed does come down to 20, but that's after braiding, so we don't really need to bring it down yet. Cool. Right, around this corner and then into braiding station. And hopefully I'm not speaking too loud, because I can sort of see the mic thing going into almost a red at times. But yeah, obviously do let me know in the comments. I'm still trying to get it used to all of the stuff. Right, here we are. This is braiding. And I always stop just after the canopy, which we're coming in quite quick. But still a good stop. Look at that. Right on the canopy. That's brilliant. Doors open. I bet we're early, aren't we? Yeah, we're early. Now we wait. So it'll be Smallbrook Junction next. And it was sort of a lucky guess that we're actually stopping there, because obviously, yeah, some of the services don't actually stop there. So I was just so I sort of clicked one, and luckily it was this one which actually does stop there. Yeah, not all of them do stop. Little tiny help point. Ice cream. You getting on, mate? You better speed up, because we're going to leave soon. What's he doing? He must be train spotting, because there's no other train which is going anywhere else from here. You going to get on, or no, you're just going to... Alright. Well, let's get going. Leave them to it. Right, let's go. Smallbrook Junction next. And yeah, it's 20 miles an hour, so it's fairly slow out of here. Lovely. Off we go. And it does obviously go up to 40 again, just round here. Not too far. Yeah, you can see the speed board coming up here for the 40. Come on, let's get it up, let's get it up. And let it rip. There we go. Right, up we go. Up to 40. And it does go up to 45 just before Smallbrook. Well, not just before, a little bit before. Give them a little toot. Cool. But we're on our way again. So it's weird because I'm obviously I'm recording using the Streamlabs, but I could actually, I wouldn't actually have to play using the TV. I could actually play using using that, because it's actually in sync. As on my old capture card, there was like a 5-10 second delay between me sort of pressing a button and then it showing on there. It's perfectly in sync. I love it. Obviously, I used to have the Roxio Game Pro which is about 10 years old now since it started retail. So it was quite an old one, and had all these other extra bits with it because, yeah, obviously 10 years ago the tech was almost completely different. I mean, I think, what was it? What did I read? I think it was like 1999 to 2013 was like the biggest boom in technology. Like, you know, you had, what did you have? HD bits and all, and then 10 years later it was all 4K, and well, no, it wasn't 4K, but there was just a massive boom in technology between yeah, I think 99 and 2013. So I still remember using SCART. And I'm sure some of you watching probably have never heard of SCART. Well, I mean, I'm still young, so I'm sure some people remember when it was before SCART. But yeah, so it was quite an old capture car in terms of the tech on it. So I thought I'd get the Elgato, which is slightly more modern. And in fact, when you are watching the stream, you actually see the rocks here behind me. I've got it on the sort of little display. Right, not too far to Smallbrook. Not far at all. Cool. I believe it is. Well, you'll see that this goes to the right and then we can turn to the left, and it pretty much is where the left turn is. And then that will then be the end of that part, and then we'll get on the steam railway. But that will be in the next couple of days. So if you're watching this in the next couple of days, you'll probably find it in the playlist. Might be a couple of videos down, because you'll see the TSW streams as well. But there will be a part 2 to this, which I'll try and even link it when I do it. So if you are watching one that's already out, maybe even check the description. Or just check the playlist. Both works. Right, here we are at Smallbrook Junction. And it's pretty much guess where you want to stop. Guess when the train's in the platform. So we'll stop here. Here we are, Smallbrook Junction. Let's get out of here. There we go. So we'll walk over to the steam railway, which you can actually go on the platforms, which is quite cool. And yeah, that is going to be it for this part of the video. Obviously, hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Obviously, you will find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. Obviously, you'll see everything on screen now. But yeah, I hopefully will see you in the next part. But thanks all for watching, and I hopefully will see you next time. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys.